Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. Welcome to our video presentation. So, in this video, we will share about the two comparison between online applications that been using in the online delivery tools or known as ODL session. So, the two online applications are Google Classroom vs Ufuture. But before we start it, I will introduce about myself and my other team members. My name is Imanina LIYANA binti HAINI and my matrix number is 2022786159. My other team members are Muhammad Shaikhal Aiman bin Muhammad NASIR, NAJWA binti Muhammad SHOBRI, SOFIA NAJIHAH binti Nikmat, and FARAH ANISYA binti FADZIL. So, let's not waste any more time. I will start with the introduction of this video. I hope you guys will enjoy this video and gain new knowledge from here. So now I will start with the introduction of this video, which is online delivery tools or ODL is an online tool of teaching and learning during the specific time of education. These kinds of tools have been developed and have been used so much starting from the pandemic of COVID-19 that happened in this world and at our country. So, this method is to save the teaching and learning process even though it needs to be followed by the online method and tools. Not only that, it is also a software that provides the teachers and students with an opportunity to engage virtually in the classroom activity such as works, assessments, examination, and many more. This type of software can include many features and functions to help the teachers to review their student performance and identify effective teaching strategies by using the tools. In this topic, there will be the comparison between two applications of the ODL session, which are Google Classroom and Ufuture. So now the definition of these two online applications, which is we start by the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a suite of online tools that allows teachers to set assignments, have work submitted by students to mark and to return graded papers by online method. It was created as a way to eliminate paper in classes and to make digital learning possible between the teachers and the students. Next, about the Ufuture, which is Ufuture is a platform for delivering the learning content by online method to any person who wants to take a course with no limits on attendance. It is also specific on the UITM students, lecturers, and the staff.
For the objective, Google Classroom simplifies the process of creating, distributing, and collecting assignments. It provides a centralized platform for teachers to create and organize their courses, allowing them to efficiently manage their instructional materials. The platform makes it possible for professors and students to communicate easily. Teachers can answer specific questions by giving feedback on tasks and share the news. Students also can converse with their peers and ask questions in order to get clarification. Next, with Google Classroom, teachers may differentiate education to fit the requirements of each individual student in a flexible learning environment. To help each student learning process, teachers can give specialized assignment, extra materials, and individualized feedback. For the Ufuture, it enhances the quality of learning and teaching for the student. Then meet the learning style or needs of student, improve the user accessibility and time flexibility to engage the learners in learning process. The teachers and students can use the platform to keep track of assignment, deadline, and submission status. It offers a central area where students can access the assignment, read the guideline, and turn in finished work.
Next, the functions of Google Classroom and Ufuture. The first is the function of Google Classroom is Course creation and management. Lecturers can create a virtual classroom and can organize assignment and resources for their students. The second is assignment distribution and submissions. Lecturers can create and distribute assignments for their students for their tasks. Next is the functions of Ufuture. Number one is course management. Lecturers can upload contents, libraries such as quizzes and exams for their students. And the last one is provide a centralized location for accessing course materials. Next, I will explain the feathers of Google Classroom and Ufuture. The first one is the feathers of Google Classroom is assignment management. Teachers or lecturers can create and distribute assignment to their students electronically without a physical action. The second is materials distribution. Teachers can share course materials such as handouts, reading and presentation with their students. These materials can be uploaded directly to Google Classroom or linked from other sources like Google Drive. Next is grading and feedback. Lecturers can review and grade assignments submitted by students at Google Classroom. And the last one is integration with Google Apps. Google Classroom integrated with other Google tools such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. Next, the feathers of Ufuture. First is user-friendly interface. The platform designed to be easily to navigate, ensuring students can quickly find the information that they need. And the second is centralized access to course materials. For example, lecturers can upload lecturers' notes slides directly to their students. And next is offers a discussion forum feathers that allow students to engage in online discussion. And next is include a guidebook feathers and calendar feathers, where students can view important dates as assignment, deadline, exam schedules, and class event.
For the security, innovative learning management of system Google Classroom understand the importance of this and has strong security mechanism in place to safeguard user information. Firstly, Google Classroom encrypts data sent between users and Google servers using the industry standard HTTPS, which is TLS protocol. Sensitive data is shielded from unauthorized access during test transmission thanks to its encryption. Next, Google Cloud's platform Safe Foundation serves as the foundation for Google Classroom. Multiple levels of security are built into this infrastructure, including firewalls, intrusion detection system, and data isolation mechanism. These safeguards are intended to thwart unauthorized access attempt and defend against possible assaults. Additionally, user data is kept in safe data centers that have strict environmental and physical restriction. Unauthorized entry, power failures, and natural disasters are prevented by the design of these data centers. Additional safeguards against data loss include redundant storage system and backup procedures. For the Ufuture install a reliable user authentication system that confirms the user's identity when they access the platform. This can involve single sign-on, which is SSO connection with reputable identity suppliers, two-factor authentication, which is 2FA, or username password combination. Moreover, they make sure that all communication between users and the platform are secured by using HTTPS or another secure protocol. This prevents unauthorized access to sensitive information such as login password and personal information. Next, this online portal maintains the most recent security patches and updates for the online learning platform and its underlying software components. By ensuring that known vulnerabilities are patched, attackers are less likely to take advantage of them. Lastly, users should be informed of typical online dangers like phishing attempt and encouraged to use strong password and report any unusual activity.
Next, we go to the storage capacity of Google Classroom versus Ufuture. For the Ufuture, it has no storage capacity limitation. Ufuture provides users with access to unlimited storage space for their file. This allows users to store, share, and collaborate on documents in a secure and organized manner. For the Google Classroom, storage capacity is unlimited, which means that there is no need to worry about running out of space when uploading files or sharing documents with students. Next, we go to the advantages of Google Classroom versus Ufuture. For Google Classroom, first point is paperless and convenient, which Google Classroom is fully paperless. Neither instructor nor student will have to shuffle paper. Teacher publish assignment and evaluation to classroom, and they also upload them to Drive. Student may complete assignment and evaluation in the classroom, and their work is stored on Drive. They can also retrieve work missed due to absenteeism and locate any additional resource they may require. The next point is providing students with opportunity for growth. An online learning system enhances student exposure in the classroom. Most university students now require students to enroll in and attending online classes. Students benefit from exposure to Google Classroom as they migrate to learning management system used in higher education. The last point is accessible and save time. Lecturers have more time to finish other activity now that all resources are in one place. In addition, they can use classroom from virtually any location with an internet connection. Lecturer and student may engage in classroom using their phone or tablet because it can be accessed remotely, making it more convenient. For the Ufuture, first point is platform for answering the question. Ufuture provide a platform for answered question. Students can also complete assessment such as exercise, quiz, online examination, and assignment submission. Students may use Ufuture capability to respond to the question and complete the other evaluation. Next, for the second point is create a community. The Ufuture provides instructor and student with the opportunity to form a community. Students may foster a feeling of community among themselves by participating in activities such as forum, discussion, and knowledge sharing. Furthermore, the community is not limited to a single branch. This means that all UITM students in Malaysia can participate in the community that is being built. And the last point is content limitation, which content of password protection. In the Ufuture, lecturer will be able to store materials such as guideline, note, presentation, and online examination in the account. This data can be accessed by both the instructor and the student, but only with the right authorization, because the lecturer assigns a password to specific paper such as online examination and quiz.
Alright. In this section, I'm going to explain regarding about the disadvantages of Google Classroom and Ufuture. Google Classroom and Ufuture is one of the online learning tools that available. It has many advantages, but it also has some disadvantages of its own. Alright. The first one, we are going to look at the disadvantages of the Google Classroom. The first disadvantages of Google Classroom is the difficulty of account management. Google Classroom does not permit access from different domains. For example, you can log in into the Google Classroom using your personal email. If you and student, you can log in into the Google Classroom using your personal email. However, if you are lecturers or teachers, you cannot use your personal email. So, as a result, if the lecturers or teachers have personal Google ID, maybe managing several separate Google accounts may be difficult for them. For example, that if you have an Google document stored in the cloud, but using your personal email, you cannot upload it into the classroom. You need to store it in locally. For example, in your laptop storage. All right. The second one of disadvantages, Google Classroom. No automated quizzes and tests. This is one of the primary reasons why Google Classroom cannot replace the learning management, since it does not offer the automatic quizzes and examinations to the students. In general, Google Classroom is more better suited for the hybrid learning. The last disadvantages for the Google Classroom is it has so many confusing functions in the platform. The first time Google Classroom users may be puzzled since there are various buttons with different functions. The support for other common tools is also not built in, which users may find it difficult. For example, Word document. You need to convert it into a Google Doc to operate with. Overall, users will feel more at ease using the Google Classroom if the tools they are using are connected with the Google service itself. Alright, the next one I am going to talk about the disadvantages of Ufuture UITM. The first one is the plagiarism and credibility problem. Plagiarism is an ongoing issue in the Ufuture platform. It may be difficult for the students to resist their desire to look things up in the Google while learning on the computer or smartphone. For example, in a test or examinations, when they took their test at home, the students can search the Google to answer their questions. And online tests. For example, the online test. All right. The second disadvantage of Google Ufuture is it brings negative impacts on the teachers, which is overwork. Managing the Ufuture blended learning platform is a time-consuming for the lecturers. The lecturers must select the appropriate cost of the study and the appropriate ratio of classroom time of face-to-face and between the online learning. The final one of these advantages of Google UITM is Ufuture UITM is technological dependence. To fulfill the learning objective, Ufuture blended learning platform, the content developers need to employ technical tools and resources that are simple to use, dependable and current, which means they need to constant up to date with the future. For example, there may be have some limitations in terms of the both of the lecturers and the students' technical skills, or students and teachers who are not proficient with the platform, the Ufuture platform may find it difficult to use it more efficient and effectively. Because of this, some of the students and teachers may have problems accessing the course content. So this platform is more suitable in terms of more support, not a fully learning system. As a conclusion, the Google Classroom and the eFuture UITM is the examples of online delivery tools or technology that are available for educators can use to help in their blended learning. Google Classroom and eFuture is a tool that will help to achieve learning objective in the possible manner available there is. Alright, that's all from us. Thank you.